100 years of achievement in education is a tremendous milestone. And it's a milestone that can be measured in the thousands and thousands of graduates that you've had that have gone on to great success.
Born of the noble vision to transform lives through the power of education, we were the state's first teachers' college. Today, as the premier research university of the Gulf South, we explore, we reach, we achieve, and we live. We are a transformative force for the greater good.
So what we need are leaders, and we need our young people who have had the benefit of great education as you have here. We have to have you lead.
Through the excellence of our programs, our depth of service, our world-class research, the University of Southern Mississippi, with campuses in Hattiesburg and on the Gulf Coast, demonstrates unflagging leadership in both the best and worst of times.
We heard about the oil spill. In fact, we were the very first to document the existence of oil down below the surface of the ocean. We reached to Antarctica to explore there. We reached to the depths of the ocean to explore there in submarines. And we reach across the ocean to international partners in Japan and Europe in order to collaborate with them to study the really big questions.
A well-established explorer, our School of Polymers and High-Performance Materials has an international reputation for its discoveries.
Polymers are really going to be the basis of a lot of the new energy developments, the environmental developments, and also health developments. Our students are recruited at companies all over the country and all over the world.
Southern Miss continually extends its reach to fill vital needs and be of greater service. We supply our state with the most new nurses each year. We were the first in the nation to offer a master's program in economic development. Our National Center for Spectator Sports Safety and Security was also a first of its kind in the U.S. We're building our relationship with numerous other countries to provide Southern Miss students a true international education and our business communities international connections. Offering students a global perspective is the goal of every department of the university. Our 17,000 students hail from all 50 states and 70 foreign nations.
Venezuela,
Germany,
Japan,
France,
Ethiopia,
Taiwan,
Saudi Arabia,
Hungary.
More than half of the musicians in our highly acclaimed orchestra are international students, attracted to Southern Miss's quality as one of only 31 American universities nationally accredited in all 4 of the major arts disciplines. Mindful of how and where business is being done, our College of Business provides students another kind of connection to the actual world of business.
Tomorrow's business leaders are going to have to think ever more quickly, more critically, and more globally than ever before. If we're not constantly keeping up with those changes in the use of technology in our analysis, then we will fall behind.
As we have since our 1910 beginning, we believe in the power of education to change individuals who will change their world. Learning to reach out and serve others is perhaps the best training for leadership that students have at Southern Miss.
I've had such a great experience, and I've been so empowered by this university that it's like, how could I not want to turn around and be able to give that right back?
I've been transformed at Southern Miss from just coming into college into, somebody who's got goals, someone who has something to strive for, something to reach for.
The Southern Miss to the Top tradition extends from the deep blue waters of the Gulf to the sea of black and gold at the Rock. Southern Miss has been recognized by the American Football Coaches Association as one of just 9 Football Bowl subdivision universities achieving a player graduation rate of 90% or higher.
The first thing I noticed about the culture here at Southern Miss being different, just the awareness of there is life after sports. There's a need to graduate, there's a need to become a successful citizen and to grow as a person.
Southern Miss fosters a culture of healthy minds and bodies. We're ranked by the Princeton Review as one of the most environmentally responsible universities and have pioneered LEED certified residential communities for our students. Leading through serving, acting with responsibility and respect for our own health and the planet's well-being. Southern Miss lives.
College in general changes people. Southern Miss changes people for the better. We change minds, we expand horizons, we expand borders. People across the country and the world know what's going on here.
Of course firefighters are afraid of fire. Soldiers are afraid of battle. So what do they do about it? They do relentless preparation. They prepare.
Just like I was scared to come here from high school, I'm going to be scared to go out in the real world. But I'll know that I can do it because of my education. Courage isn't the lack of fear. With that fear, I will also feel like I can take on anything.
Force yourself to be a positive person. Force yourself to be the one in the crowd that thinks about the solution, not just how bad the problem is. There's always something that we can do about it. You have to have courage.
Beginning our second century of service through education, the University of Southern Mississippi has incredibly positive momentum in leading the charge to the top.
At Southern Miss, we're known for our persistence, and while that is an admirable descriptor, I'd rather be known as relentless, because in the end, the persistent university may survive, but the relentless university will win.
For the next century and beyond, the University of Southern Mississippi. Creative, bold, determined.